stay there. Let me get these other people the fuck up out of here because I like what you're talking right now. Hold on. Got a whole lot of noise in the background. People need to put their kids in the tub. Okay, you there, darling?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you say you've been out there late night, chasing that thing. Were you chasing a cloud? Cloud, what were you chasing?
It was actually gas.
Okay.
I done went out there, and drove out there late night, a little quick run, my daughter's sleeping shit. And, then came back to the crib. That's probably what he was doing. And I didn't really think about it that way because I actually felt bad for him.
Yeah.
But, when I started listening in, I'm like, You
got caught up in the bullshit until you heard Boss Hog break it down. Come on, keep it real.
Right.
For her
right. Because I was going, because when I seen that shit, you said, what did it say? Jesse, did he get caught cruising? I'm like, please don't let him go in on Jesse. Like, this man is innocent. But then I really got to thinking, like, wait a minute. Because, everybody got a habit.
Right.
Everybody got
urges.
You know what I'm saying?
We all got urges.
Whether they in Hollywood or whether we in Akron. We all got habits, and, he got caught lacking.
Yeah. How old are you?
Thank God he ain't dead. I don't wish death on nobody.
Right. Well, we don't wish death, but, look, niggas die every day. But how old are you?
30.
Okay, so now you say you were caught up late night on some bullshit. Were you violated, or were you just... You got beat on your money. What happened?
No. I was just out there, getting. I wanted to eat. I was just grabbing some smoke, coming home.
Okay.
I was grabbing some smoke and coming home. It was late night. Daughter sleep and shit. That's probably what he was doing, looking for whatever his drug of choice.
Now, I want to be respectful, but he's an openly gay man, and this is a certain type of a behavioral pattern with, I'll just say a certain culture to be out late night, and that's not being vicious or malicious to say that. And we could have a story that's just the story was jumped on too fast.
Right. I know I jumped on it too fast because, like I said, I was like, texting my sister, oh, did you hear what happened to the dude from Empire?
Yeah.
Like, and I ain't really thinking.
Oh my God, he's gay. This is such a fucking crime, right?
Right, and he was really out there trying to get high.
Allegedly. We don't know, but just.
Right.
Yeah. I thank you for the call, darling. Thank you.
Oh, for sure, man. I fuck with you hard.
Thank you,
I'm so happy you answered my call, man.
Okay. Well, choose a pimp. Send me an email. Choose a pimp. Send me an email, okay?
For sure.
Thank you, baby.
For sure.
Yeah, let's get to the business. Says she's out late night. Let's talk that real talk. Hang on a second. Let me go to Super Chat. Yeah, I'm doing the most tonight. Google cruising for sex. What do you see? They had something, or I'm sure it's still popular in the UK, something called dogging. Anybody from the UK? Dogging. I mean, people have urges, and people, go into the parks in South London or some fucking where, late night, and they watch other men smash their wives. It's called dogging. Who knows what I'm talking about in the live chat?
Dogging. In Paris.
Okay, number 9 wants to go. Dana, I'm sorry I had to hang up with you. I was so charged, and she was moving slow. Fuck with Dana. Dana's gonna come back on later this week. I'm gonna do a show with Dana.
That's his side.
I gotta get to the bullshit tonight, though. Hold on a sec. Okay, number 9's on the line somewhere.
Because it says she's stupid.
Let's see if that's him right there. Hey, number 9, is that you? Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, it's me. Good evening.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, man? You okay?
I'm turned the fuck up. Happy belated birthday, first and foremost. How'd you make out with the WWE thing? You were in Phoenix, Arizona, yes?
Well, yeah, Phoenix. I was in Phoenix, Arizona, having a good time for my birthday weekend with some friends. The WWE takeover was great. I called you to see if you could send me a gift.
Mm-hmm.
I did not receive the gift.
Yeah.
But I was hoping you would change your mind somewhere down the line.
No.
To see, I stayed up all night
Right.
I stayed up all night.
It never came.
Looking forward for you to send me to send me something.
Yeah.
But you know, some people don't change. That's nice. Do that. Some people just don't change.
So let's get to the bullshit. Jesse, was he cruising at 2 a.m.? Are you familiar with the story? Number 9.
Well, yeah, Jesse Smaller did not deserve to be hurt the way he did. If he wants to be cruising at 2 a.m. in the morning, that's fine. I've gone out 2, 3 o'clock in the morning looking for stuff myself.
Yeah.
And you can go out looking for what you want anything after 1 a.m. is your business. Yeah. And then nobody else's. But he didn't.
You've been quoted as saying, sir, when the lights go out, a mouth is just a mouth. Yes?
Right. Late night, 2, 3, 4 in the morning. That's my business. Late night. Anything after 1 a.m. is your business. He didn't have to explain to anybody. He didn't have to explain to anybody why he was out there. I've been in the street 2:30, 3:30 in the morning. I don't.
Shaka chaka cha, shaka chaka cha. Number 9. Yeah.
I've been in the street trying to find whatever. I've been in the street trying to have fun at 3 a.m. At 3 a.m. trying to look for fun.
Right.
So
okay, so now hang on a second. Number 9. And this is speculation. We want to be sensitive to this young man's. Something happened. There's a mark on his face. It could be some type of fucking hickey. I don't know. What are your thoughts? What do you think happened? Give me your speculation.
Well, I believe he was out. He accosted the wrong young males, in whatever encounter he was trying to have, whether he was looking for some sort of advice. They took it the wrong way, and maybe he got assaulted because of that. But what I don't like is attacking Trump supporters. They want to talk about Trump supporters as KKK and racist people, and that's not. And that's because this is another Neil Phillips story with those young boys in D.C. I think this is another hoax. They want to set up Trump supporters, and they say, you die, nigga. This is a MAGA country and stuff like that. I think that was a filler. Yeah. I think they're trying to set up MAGA supporters and make them look like evil racists. Right. I think there's a little bit more to this story. Yeah. I think there's a little bit more to this story that we just don't know yet. But I believe it might just come out.
I think he went looking for something, and I think he found it. I think he found the right boy toy. Sometimes you go looking and you find it, and it scares the shit out of you. I want to be respectful, but I think he found what he was looking for, and shit got crazy, and now we have a young man that was frightened. That could be the last word, number 9.
Well, I could tell you this. Unfortunately, he found it in the worst possible way. I hope he recovers well. But I'll tell you this from experience: anything after 2 a.m. can get rough and wild. I've had a belt tied around my neck at 3:30 in the morning. It wasn't a noose. It was a belt. It was a belt, and it wasn't that kind of thing. Right. It wasn't a noose kind of thing. It was a belt. So, but I desired that. So it's not always a lynching.
Okay.
It's not always a lynching. It's something desirable.
All right. Number 9. Good to talk to you, man. We'll talk soon.
Trap step.
Oh, good.
Yes, sir. All right. Yeah, that's my homie. Yeah, called me for his birthday. Trying to get some money for drinks. Asking about Cash App. Come on. He said he was with some girl at the fucking WWE event. Was her PayPal or was her debit card not working? Let me go to Super Chat. Kevin Terry, good evening, sir. Sends a donation. He says, Jussie was outside at 2 a.m. in negative 20-degree weather trying to get Subway. Fuck out of here. He was looking for a cock meat sandwich with the side of extra jizz. Folks, we're playing hardball tonight, just so you'll know. Super Juice, good evening. Super Juice says, this show was funny as hell. Play that MFSB joint for Jussie one time. I wish I could, sir, but YouTube has got, the algorithm. You can't play music. But thank you for remembering that classic I used to play all the time. Flamethrower, he says, yo, Star, I'm on the line. 678, let me see if I can line him up. That's the... Flamethrower, sit tight, I got you. Sit tight. Max, good evening, Max. Max sends in a donation. He says, ha 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 ha. Okay. How do you say this name? Is it Azaya? That's a pretty name if that's a female. Azaya. S&M gone bad. Game got too real for this Negro. Yeah! He probably ran up on a freaky white boy. Or a freaky white man. You know? Got himself into some shit. People started busting off and ejaculating. Oh God, that's crazy to even think about that shit. And he said, Lord Jesus, somebody help me. Get this fucking noose from around my neck. I'm out of here. Oh shit. Africa sends in a donation, says Star. 2 questions. Your thoughts on the Terry Crews versus Tariq Nasheed beef? And what's your thoughts on the satanic devil, lady Kamala Harris?
Tariq Nasheed.
I'm not fully up to speed on the Terry Crews versus Tariq Nasheed beef. I know that Terry Crews was talking about slapping the shit out of D.L. Hughley. And I'm not fully up to speed, but I don't think Terry Crews wants no parts about Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed was going to put hands on Dr. Umar Johnson. Tariq Nasheed is with the shits. So, not knowing right now, I think Terry Crews is just, maybe he's in his feelings. I don't know the full story, but thanks for your donation. As far as Kamala Harris, I don't have an opinion right now. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I usually vote conservative, so I would never vote for her. Never. But what concerns me, and I said this to Dana, was it yesterday? You have to question if she is sensitive to the wants, needs, and desires of today's black man. She's married to a white man. I'm not going to hold that against her. My mom was white, But in terms of running the country, you may want to just consider that little factor because even though former President Barack Obama was a very, very smart and intelligent man, at the end of the day, what did he do for black America? He left something that, I speak about from time to time, and most people don't even know about the, what the fuck was that? I forgot it already. Hold on a second. What was that thing called?
You see how he tied a woman president right along with Barack Obama?
Does anybody remember in the live chat? I spoke about it.
Comparing them like they will be the same.
Flamethrower, can you hang on a second, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Hold on a second. As a matter of fact, do you remember I used to speak about something? What was that, Barack Obama? He left something for Black America. They had to work. My Brother's Keeper. Pardon me. That's it. Yeah. The My Brother's. Hang on. Be right back. The My Brother's Keeper initiative. It was an initiative, but he gave other groups and cultures. He just gave them funding and gave them money. So you could have, and I say this respectfully with regards to Kamala Harris. You could have another Barack Obama. She'll, pull her hair back and talk all that, talk all that jive, talk all that jive. And if she ever gets in the White House, she wouldn't do shit for black America. I'm just speculating. Flamethrower was popping, man. How you feel?
Hey, man. I'm feeling good. I had to get back on the hash oil to relax.
I'm turned up, man. What's going on? We talking about Jussie cruising for action at 2 a.m.
I know, man. So look, my thing is, I approach life in general with a psychology outlook on it. I want to know why people do things, what motivates them, and if they're lying, why are they lying? Okay. So we got this guy who is an open homosexual on TV. He is feeling himself. It's not the 90s, you don't have to hide or nothing. He has powerful figures behind him. So he is out 2 a.m.
we don't know why, but we can assume why. Because I'll tell you this, ain't no subway open at 2 a.m. where I'm from. I don't know about Chicago, but 2 a.m., and get this, CNN says there is no reports of any video or surveillance images of the incident. Now, in 2019, you can't tell me there is no motherfucking public recordings where you are at. Anywhere you go. So,
how old are you, Flamethrower? I forget. How old are you?
He's sucking straight cock. I'm 28.
Okay. So now you're too young to know about George Michael being in the parks, smoking crack with strangers.
I actually heard about that from you.
Okay, Tawana Brawley. When people get caught up in some shit, they will make up stories. Now, if there's some truth to this story and someone or two guys do get arrested, I would be surprised. I'm not saying that the guy wasn't violated in some type of way because he's got some type of little mark on his face, but I just don't buy his story. But I'll give you the final word.
Yeah, man, he got punched in his cheekbone. He thought he was supposed to be given the sex just because of who he was. Yeah. And, the person that he was with, they wasn't feeling that shit. So, they tied the rope around his neck, which might have not happened. I don't see any bruises. There's no rope being let. Who hangs a noose around somebody's neck and then takes it with them? That shit is getting...
Freaks come out at night.
So...
All right, Flamethrower, I'm going to go, man. Thanks for the call. Thank you, man. I'm turned up. Pardon me. Give me a second. Let me sip a little water. What else I'm going to mention? I mentioned Joel Santana. Oh, Tisha Campbell now accusing her ex-husband of some type of physical abuse. Can someone please keep me up to speed on that story? I like her as an actress. I don't know too much about her personal life. I knew her mother. Believe it or not, I knew her mother. What was her mother's name? Was it Mona or something? I'm going way far back.
Am I seeing the thing you sent me?
Yes, folks. It's as old as dust. All right, nothing else I really wanted to discuss today except this particular story. And I want to stay on it. I'm coming to Super Chat. Bear with me. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Hey, DMX, welcome home, man. Welcome home, DMX. He got fat, but that's a good thing. He was eating, eating good, not smoking cigarettes as he does because last I recall he has asthma and he probably needed to slow down. Wish him the best.
Yeah, I guess so.
And that's it. Let me go back to the phone line. Let's go to area code. Who's been on hold for a while here? Area code 267. Good evening, 267 was Jussie cruising at 2 a.m.
Saying that people were scared of him too on the thing.
Yes, he was.
Let's go.
Yes, he was.
Okay. How are
yes,
you,
he was. It just sounds like so much bullshit.
Can you come closer to the phone, sir? Where are you? Having trouble hearing you?
I'm sorry, my bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it just sounded like bullshit from the door. You know what I'm saying? Because first and foremost, like plenty of the callers have said already, who be running around at 2 o'clock in the morning with bleach and a noose? And if they beat him up, who was holding the bleach and the noose while they beat him up? You know what I'm saying? It just sounds ridiculous. And when I saw what you had as posted at tonight's topic, the cruising thing, I didn't even think about that. And that made a lot of sense. Because that would explain why he'd be out there at 2 o'clock in the morning to begin with.
Let me ask you,
it was.
Do you think that the rope, pardon me for laughing, do you think that the rope was his? He may have had the rope in his pocket.
It could be, because and that's conspicuous as hell. Yeah. Who the fuck is running around with masks and a pre-tied noose? Yeah. So they were stalking him, or they were obviously looking for somebody gay or black or whatever, had a pre-tied noose and some bleach.
Let's take the white boy theory of the ski mask off the table. Do you think that this guy who's he's probably rich off that show, do you think that he went out 2 o'clock in the morning with a wad of cash, either some bleach or some hot urine, whatever his thing is, and a fucking roll.
Why you say hot urine?
Pardon me, in the hot urine. That was wrong. Hang on. And you think he went up to somebody and said, "Hey, I'll give you a rack. I want you to fucking put this around my neck. Put this around my neck, and I want you to bend over. I want you to bend over and throw this shit on each other. You know, give you a rack."
Listen, at 2 o'clock in the morning, why not? Why the fuck? If you're out there at 2 o'clock in the morning, might as well go balls out. So why not?
There you go. Thank you for the call, sir. Thank you. Am I doing too much? Area code 929, good evening. I'm on that bullshit. We're talking about Jussie possibly cruising at 2 a.m.
Yes.
Hello.
You hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
I had to get close to the phone for you, nigga.
Yes,
now listen. I'm gonna lay this shit down for you here.
Come on.
Right?
Come on.
You hear me?
Yes.
Listen. Now, we're dealing with Lee Daniels, right? And we...
Sir, can you take that bullshit headset off? I want to hear you. Take the headset off. It's going in and out. Come on, man. I hear what you got to say.
Can you hear me now?
There you go. Come on.
Okay, so we're dealing with Lee Daniels, right? So since we're dealing with Lee Daniels, we got the first male superhero gay guy coming out, right?
Right.
Now, what we have here is a motherfucking orchestration from the gay guy from Empire that they've lined up. So now we all supposed to be sympathetic to this bullshit, and now we got a guy in high heels doing flip star. You know what's going on.
Come on.
You know what's going on, Star. Lee Daniels set that shit up. He paid Dame his $2 million, and now he got to get that money back.
He gave Dame Dash $2 million.
I never thought about that. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, I know you didn't think about it, Star. Put some respect on my motherfucking channel, too. My name Ralph Bottles from YouTube, man.
Thank you, man.
I ain't got no super chat for your ass, but put some respect on my channel, man.
Thank you for the call, man. Salute. Okay, listen, I don't do conspiracy stuff, but if you want to call in with some conspiracy shit, why not?
Back from Dame Dash.
Hang on a second. Something's going to hit my system. I think I'm doing too goddamn much. Slow down.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Let's go to area code 973. Good evening, 973. We're talking about Jussie. All up in the park looking.
People crazy.
Hello.
Hey, peace, Star.
Peace. What's poppin', man?
Hey, man. I'm loving the show, man.
Okay.
This is Yusuf Allah. I don't know if you remember me, man. But
you
and I in the same age bracket. I'm 50 years old, man.
Okay. What's poppin', man?
And, you know, I go back to a time when we used to cruise through Port Authority, you know, picking up the homos, taking them to the streets around Port Authority and robbing them.
Speak for yourself, sir. I've never picked up homos, but I'm listening. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm not saying you did. This is the thing that, you know, those of us that hung out in the Deuce, this is one of our little hustles right there.
Okay, so hang on a second. So you're saying that you were or either are a pillow biter, respectfully, yes?
Oh, hell no, I never was. But like I said, it was just one of the hustles, you know?
Okay.
Take them and rob them.
Oh, okay, so you would cater to the homosexuals to rob them. You're saying that?
Nah, not even that. But Jussie definitely was out there cruising, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't even so much a cruise. He already found what he was looking for.
Right.
And
that I believe he found it.
He was looking for, he found what he was looking for, and somebody put it on him. Whoever it was, it got too rough for him. You know, they didn't respect his safe word or something. Something went down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He found what he was looking for. They put that rope around his neck and they put it on him, and then they dumped him off on the side of the street somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He might have even passed out from it or whatever and woke up and think he got robbed or think he got jumped.
Now, hang on. Let's go back for a second. You said you used to go through the Port Authority of Manhattan picking up homos. That's what you said, yes?
Yeah, I said that.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit more about that type of activity?
Stars on this bullshit.
Yeah, well, you know, it was one of the, like I said, it was one of the hustles that went on over there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You stand up. for those that are familiar with Port Authority in New York City, you know, there was a time where everything went on inside of Port Authority. It's one of the reasons.
Can you give us the details of how you picked up a homo in the Port Authority? We know where it is. Just give us the details.
Well, everybody might not know, but the thing is, you know, you would go up there and you look at them and you might make a certain little hand gesture.
Okay.
You know, something like a wave or something, and they'd follow you. And that was it. Once they got down on 9th Avenue around...
They would follow you where? Into the bathroom, into a stall? Or where did they follow you?
Oh, nah, hell no. I never did. Hell no. I never did that.
I'm asking, so I don't know. You said you did something with them. Did you rob them? What did you do with the homos? We're just asking.
That's what I said. That's what I just said. We take them down there, 38th Street, and then we jump them over there.
Okay.
Jump them, take whatever money they have, their jewelry, whatever.
Over there by the old Greyhound bus stop, yes? By the old Greyhound bus stop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I used to pimp whores over there in the mid-'80s.
Area, all over Dyer Avenue and all of that stuff. We take them all over there and rob them over there.
So we'll, hang on a second. Slow down. So would you strip the homos? How did you rob them, and what did you rob them of? Let's say they didn't have money. Then what?
Oh, they just get a beat down then, that's all. But most of them had money. They have it stashed in their socks or in their shoes or whatever. They have money on them.
Okay.
So
you were digging in the socks of homos.
Mostly older white guys.
Okay, I hear you, but saying, if need be, you would dig in the sock of a white homo to get what you wanted, yes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the call. Listen, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this